Good evening, Star Citizens. It's Saturday night, and we're playing the game, falling towards Artcore at the moment. Last night we happened to run into that new mission, and I really liked it. I'm going to give it another shot. I like it, and I'll do it again. Jumping into stream, there we are. We're almost at Artcore. We got to go all the way back to Microtech. And coming from Pyro, or earlier today off stream, I finished out my Xenothreat mission set. So now I've got my armor. If the server needs it, I'll go back into doing it, but it was buggy and not fun for me. Anytime I would warp to the rec site, I'd have about a minute of downtime while just sitting there doing nothing, can't even move. Then I'd have another 30 seconds after I could move till my weapons became hot. And then I'd get occasionally just blown up out of the dark because of the desync. So the mission, while it worked better than previously, it's still nowhere near complete. Go ahead and check the contracts around here. Maybe there's something interesting to do. First and foremost, you need to do call to arms. Always do call to arms. Okay, mercenary. Claim jumpers, claim jumpers, claim jumpers. Did it not do a call to arms for me? Okay, server is on fire apparently. There it finally is. Delivery. I can't do that in a Scorpius. What do you think I am? Like, delivery. Valix evaluation. Yep, not going to do it. Mercenary. Claim jumpers, claim jumpers, claim jumpers. Not interested. Alright. Let's go to Microtech. There we go. I don't have enough quantum to get to Microtech. New plane. Where's Vengence? Vengence? About here. I have something currently hiding out at Vengence. We need to finish it. Vengence points. There we go. This is also good because I want to take what's over here back over to Microtech so I can fit it out. I love the Yeti point that I did in the stream the other night. I really do like it. Its layout feels good to me in ways other stations just don't. Alrighty. Get the contact. There it is. Already contacted you. Being attacked by stations all of a sudden. Coordinated Xenothreat. Got no crime stats, so I'm wondering why I'm being targeted so often. There we go. Let's go so I can pay attention to that. Scorpius is awesome. If they figure out that turret, it's going to be a great ship. Elevator code. Go to the lobby. By Scorpius. Yeah, that's the one I want. Okay. Scorpius, store that. Let's go to the Galleria real quick. Galleria. Wait. Okay, this server's doing well. Remind me not to run cargo tonight. Okay. That worked well. Seeing if I still had the load of my cargoes on my hull C. I don't, which is good. Means we can get out of here. Emerging hubs. Fantastic. Go. Okay, step number one. Let's go grab a. Could have a pulse, right? I can deliver a pulse here. Pull it. And can't deal with that there apparently. 85x will do for my purposes. 85. Claim you. 500 instant claim, go back. Keep the 85x. Oh. Hangar 4. Let's go do this roll. Hangar 4. If the station still wants to shoot at me. I don't understand that. I'm being targeted by the station. Into your pilot seat. Systems on, engines on, contact ATC. And this thing's better armed than a Pisces. Go. Now let's find. Oh, the Genie has pads, but we're going to try and find some. They're over here. Generally, when you see ships just hanging out. Whoa. Just taking pot shots at me. Okay, jeez. Whoa! Station is shooting at me. Well, why is the station shooting? I have no crime stat. Oh no, no, don't do that. Don't go over there. Don't do it. Fall to your death, you dummy. Almost like that. Check my rep. My rep had art core is positive, well, neutral to positive. Bounty Hunter's doing good, doing good. Hurston doing good. Wait, back to Hurston. Neutral. I'm actually slightly positive with Xenothreat. I don't understand that one. Destroyed a couple of their ships. Microtech I'm doing quite well with. Asiato. Okay. I'll get it. I'll go to the lobby. I just need to get over to Microtech. Did darn well save a lobby. Okay. Oh. Plan was to take the Hull C back over to New Babbage. There it is. Retrieve. Docking port 2. Up, docking 2. Hopefully. Yeah. Don't have the arm. Too bad. We'll just take the leisurely roll over there. Up. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't explode my ship. Just getting on it. Four kilometers. This is gonna be a minute. Up, up. No way. Not letting me into it. Oh. Let's have a leisurely float over there. Don't mind the man beard that goes through the helmet. Crime stat that I'm getting shot at. Let's see, known issues. 90K, 30K, and infinite loading. Players teleported back to hospital repeatedly. Potential Vulcan performance issue. That player inventory becomes inaccessible. Experience that one. Vehicle inventory inaccessible. Experience that one. Aesop stuck at loading ship at Lorville. Haven't seen it, but I know what it is. Reclaimer salvage gameplay issues. Wonder what that is. Goodbye keybind is. All star electors have no atmosphere. Well, that's great. What else do we got? Other, an impounded hull C is respawning with cargo spindles extended. Other hull C issues. Good, I'm having one. Invisible cargo. Issues with shuttles, trains, trams, and elevators. Thanks. Not seeing what's causing this. Nothing about me being bugged and no crime stat and being shot at by the station. Multiple stations. Still flying. 3.8 to go. How about a change of view? We're gonna tab out till it's cold. Gonna jump into it. My own channel. I'm a person. Spaceman Spiff. Actually,
Captain Simeon and the Space Monkeys.
there we go. Boots say on high on them. Ugly red pattern. Okay, we get to the hull C. Hopefully it doesn't get impounded. Ah, forgot about that. Didn't. Maybe like 5-6 minutes. I'll see. We'll time it. 8:59 now. Sounds like this server is doing the boarding option. I want to get over there and check that out. Cool. See my whole sea. See it over there. Giant silver space penis.
Our Lady of Blessed Acceleration, don't fail me now.
Okay. 2 minutes in. Marginally closer. Seems my 5-minute estimate pretty darn close. Put those guns down there. Leave me in peace while I get on the ship. Let's get over to Microtech. Start doing that mission again. Four minutes, 500 meters. Oh yeah, come on, let's go. There. Or we get it before it gets to 9:05, and we really will have done this in 5 minutes, making me pretty good on precognition. Yeah. Yeah. 9:04. What just happened? Join the channel. We'll see. What the what? We did it on here. Hey. Not even a station here. My bloody Hull C again. I locked on. Like that? Okay. Well. Visible again. There. Station shooting at me. I'm invisible. Hold on. Huh. Like something over there that looks interesting. Party disabled. Prison policy disabled. Okay. Bandit. What is going on over here? Well, back in space. Oh, having a seizure. Got an inventory. Alright, yet another corpse on the ground and the fastest way back to New Vavage. Oh. Stepping away for just a moment. Have to go to bed. Standing up. Wondering why our bunny has 2 broken legs. After respawning, what the hell is going on here? Medical care, please. Death of a spaceman Artie. My left leg, my right leg. I can't treat them at the same time? This game, sometimes it does crazy silly things. Alright, treatment successful, no injuries detected. Let's go. Oh, I'm trying to get out by pressing the wrong button. I'm trying to press something as a button that isn't a button. Alright. Armor. Gotta do bunkers. Really don't need a lot. Especially if I'm planning on looting my way through the thing. And do that, go to helmet. This way. I'll go to the lobby. Oh, yeah. PCs are an impenetrable wall of doom. Let's see if we got that mission. Trains here. The contracts. The alert. That could be fun. Oh, hostile force. There it is. Also good. End occupants. Okay, remove hostile force. Let's see. Up. I'm gonna need a gun. Weapons. Yep. Two, good. Do a hollow. That'll work. Do I have any ammo? That? Of course not. Get fun quick. Ooh, the trams are doing their tramness. Go ahead and re-evaluate our electric. Weapon. And a little bit. Don't be afraid to dream a bit bigger. Feet are big, but not the right kind of big. You're big in a whole different way. Specific. Atlas would be funny, but it's not what we're looking for. A Dimco could work. On the dim. Good. Pass it too. Yep. Looking for the first 4 holographic. The light flash. X is good. Of Nerf guns. Okay, that'll work. I think tonight we also need to go and buy a Putty Red. Mine disappeared in the last move or the last patch. Claim. Pay the expedited fee. We got 1:28. Gotta claim. Gotta claim the Scorpius. Or no. Good evening.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man?
Well, I had a not so good time just playing Star Citizen right now.
Are you trying to do some Xenothreat?
No, it's not that. I was trying to run more cargo to build up money, and now I have 5 UEC.
That's rough. Okay, well, bunkers. Well, not bunkers. It's
Sorry,
I
you cut
found.
out again.
Oh, okay, no problem. Let's see. I've lost my train of thought. There's a new mission that I just found that I'm liking. It's at the distribution centers. It's a legal mission to eliminate hostile forces.
Okay.
So that's what I've been running.
Yeah, my game's currently updating right now. I have 153 megabytes left.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I was running RMC from Pickersfield and loaded up my Caterpillar with 2.3 mil. And as my elevator is coming up, this guy bum rushes me, shoots me, and then he's taunting me over voice chat, and then teabagging me.
Well, I guess I can join your server, see if I can avenge your death.
Oh, I already left the server because the game needed to update anyways.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, believe me, if I could, I would take my A2, find where that fucker landed, and drop a size 10 on his forehead.
Yep.
Every time he respawned. Because it took me 2.5 weeks just to build up that, well, at least right before I left it, it was, I started out today at like 1.7 mil, and then now I was about to, you know, finally call it a, you know, I'm good for right now, I'm good, I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket, and said screw it one last time, and now I lost 2.3 mil. And I had 0 UEC when I respawned, and I asked if anyone could at least help just a little bit, and someone said, I got you, and sent me 5 UEC. So that whole server was just toxic.
Okay.
Yeah. It also didn't help that everything has been lagging due to the new Xeno threat thing.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm not trying to run cargo in this patch. It's impossible. You got some desync of up to 30 seconds. It's impossible.
And that was part of the reason why I ended up getting my shit clapped, was because it took a little too long for the elevator to go up. Other than that, though, in real life news, you're gonna be relatively soon looking at the new Bexar County Sheriff's Deputy.
Bexar County Sheriff's Deputy. Okay, so stepping into civilian life?
About time, yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love being in the military. I'll stick with the reserves at this point, but you know, the missus and I kind of had a long talk about it, and she doesn't want me going on any deployments or anything like that, because, you know, I'm not gonna lie, long distance sucks.
You know, they send reservists first.
Yeah, they send reservists first if they absolutely need to. Which, right now I'm still in the reserves. My contract don't fully end until next year.
Okay.
But, since I am in the reserves right now, you know, put in for everything for, Bexar County. There's also Medina County and Atascosa County that I applied for as well, because I'm at that little tiny tip in a little town called Lytle.
Lytle, I know where you're at.
Really?
Yeah, oh, well, I'm born and raised in Texas. I've been everywhere, man. But I know where you're at.
Yeah, I live 10 minutes outside of Lytle in Atascosa.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
I used to live in Austin well, I tell people Austin, it was Manchaca. And then, so yeah, I know them parts quite well.
Hell yeah. The only reason I know that is because now that I'm kind of slowly easing myself out of the Navy, I've been working at a Stripes. By the way, thank God that place is temporary. I'd rather see that place burn down than fucking North Korea.
Yeah.
I am one of 2 men that work at the entire place, and the rest are all women who are either in their very early 20s or very late teens. And
Oh
when I tell
no.
you the amount of yeah, all right, I don't even have to say anymore. You already understand. There's this drama out the ass, drama I'm getting dragged into, and I work graveyards. I don't see anyone other than the person I'm relieving and the person who comes to relieve me, if there's even that person.
I love those moments. Not really, but
Yep. So, well, believe me, I understand. So
where's my
yeah,
ship? It's here for.
I don't get paid nearly enough to do half the managerial stuff I do because they trust me with it, and I'm the only one that works graveyards. Like, I'm by myself the entire night. And they trust me for two reasons. One, I'm old enough, I know my shit, I know what I'm doing, and I'm not gonna do something stupid. Two, they also know I'm law enforcement on the outside. So they're like, yeah, if anyone tries robbing the store, it will be pretty safe if he's there by himself. The
Here's the money.
downsides
Take
to
it.
that? Yeah, the downside's the money, and also I can't leave the counter or the
Yeah.
anything inside of the store to go take a fucking shit.
That's not cool.
Nope, so I'm there for 8 hours until like the last hour when people from the restaurant side come in to open up, and I'm like, hey, can you watch the counter for 10 minutes? I need to go take a shit. And then they bitch about it, saying I take too long.
I've been holding it
sorry,
for 7.5 hours.
Exactly, I was like, what do you want me to do, take a shit on the floor? I've already had multiple homeless people come in. The last one I had, I actually, because I know most of the law enforcement nearby now. I know like all the Lytle PD guys. I know their captain. I know the Medina County sheriffs that patrol that region. I know the Atascosa County sheriffs that patrol that region. It's literally the jurisdiction of both Lytle PD and all three counties in the same area. Which I'm surprised because the amount of crackheads I see come in, disconcerting. But the most recent incident I had this dude walk in. His speech wasn't slurred, but he was screaming and yelling at himself, stumbling around, looked very, I would say either a cross between you have every screw loose or you're on fucking crack. Was wearing nothing but dingy white socks. And by the way, it's piss and rain outside. He was also, instead of wearing pants, wearing an upside down t-shirt with his legs through the armholes.
That leaves one hole below. That's a poop hole, everyone.
Yep. And when he was walking around in my store yelling at himself, he turns to me and yells at me, "Do you have any hot food?" And I told him, I was like, it's in the case right behind you, sir. He didn't even look at me, acknowledge me, didn't look behind him, just zoned off with a 1,000-yard stare and started to walk outside the store. And what made it so much worse is I am praying to God for my own damn sanity. Is that I saw a bunch of stuff dripping off of where the neck hole was for the t-shirt.
Yep.
And I'm praying to God, since it was raining outside, that was water. But the thing is, it hadn't been raining for like 30 minutes.
Oh, yep. Thanks for peeing in my store, man.
I mopped right after.
Yeah, God.
And to top it all off, that was at 1:30 in the morning. And as I was telling the people coming in to start working at the restaurant, like, you know, getting all the food cooked, everything ready to go in the morning, I look out the front door. As I'm telling them the story, I see him pacing back and forth at the front door. And then he starts harassing customers. I have already dealt with plenty of stuff, both in private security and law enforcement, where I'm like, I don't have a good feeling about this guy, it's not gonna end well. So I called Lytle PD, and sure enough, Captain Molnar shows up. He's the, like, town captain. And, 2 squad cars literally pull up on him on the corners on either side of him. And, well, they detained him. Turns out he had an open, outstanding warrant in the state of California for indecent exposure to a minor.
Quality individual.
Oh, absolutely. Dude was at least late 30s, early 40s, gray hair. Looked like he'd been on the street for a while. Yeah.
Sit down and do this.
I didn't even notice he was wearing a t-shirt for pants at first when he initially walked into the store. It wasn't until he started talking to himself and I realized he's not wearing shoes, and he looks like he's a crackhead, and then, oh, he's not wearing pants.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, I'll put it this way, that's one of the main reasons why I still carry my SIG with me at work. Thank you for my Leosa.
Welcome to Texas.
Do you know what Leosa means?
Law enforcement officers, something. I
Safety Act.
Yeah.
Yep. So if you can obtain a Leosa while you're a peace officer of any kind, you're allowed to conceal carry in 48 states, Alaska and Hawaii being the exception. The only reason being is they don't want you carrying guns on a plane or guns on a cruise ship or a boat just to bring it over to those states. But you can get an addition over to that Leosa saying that if you are positioned in one of those states and you are a peace officer, you will be able to obtain a firearm in one of those two states and legally carry it off duty. Yeah, the only other exceptions is it's basically a concealed carry for all 50 states, but saying, hey, I'm a cop, I'm allowed to carry this and use it for law enforcement purposes. The only places you're not allowed to carry in is anything explicitly posted you're not allowed to carry into, as well as airports, schools, federal installations and facilities. I think there's one more off the top of my head, I can't remember it, but basically any place that says don't carry a gun, just don't carry it.
Okay, yeah. But airports is just the secured area of airports, right? There's a distinction, yeah.
Yeah, just the secured areas of the airport. So you can walk all the way up to the TSA checkpoint, and you're allowed to conceal carry the entire time. Once you get across that, the only people allowed to conceal carry past that point in time are federal air marshals.
Yeah, exactly.
And honestly, I think one of the coolest things about air marshals is they could be sitting right next to you and you never even know.
You're in sessions.
Anyways, just figure I'd also let you know, like, hey, your boy's about to be a Bear County sheriff.
Yeah, I'm not in Bear County very often, but let's see. No, I don't have anything going on in that region. I'm going up to Dallas next month, though.
Oh, not bad.
Yep, the other side of my nerdiness is taking me up there to judge a tournament.
What kind of tournament?
It's a game called Star Wars Armada. And
I've vaguely heard of it.
Well, I'm not going to be the naysayer, the doomsayer, but the company that produces the game, manages the game, has the intellectual property to it. Just basically stopped all development and stopped all production on it, like last week. So a lot of other people are saying the game is dead officially. It's dead in the sense that there's not any new content and not even going to be product to buy, but there's still tons of players that play it.
Yeah.
But so this year is the last technical year for organized play from the manufacturer, and I'm one of the. Oh no, I'm not totally upset about it. I have my player base that I know and whatnot, and I'd warned them that if they ever made a Star Trek version of the game, they'd lose me to it. and another company is making a Star Trek version of it. So it's perfect timing.
So by the way, in your opinion, old Star Trek movies or the new ones?
Okay. Well,
Like the J.J. Abrams ones.
I enjoy every single Star Trek film, period. Even the ones we don't like to talk about.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams did a fantastic job with Star Trek 2009. I loved it. Into Darkness. I loved it. Beyond was hard to watch.
Fair enough.
But I appreciate it for what it was. But it was very not Star Trek to me. So, but that's okay. It's still Star Trek Beyond is still better than Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. So, sorry, Bill. I love you as a director, but that was a travesty.
No, I do 100% agree with you on that. I'd have to say, like, I do like some aspects of Beyond. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Star Trek Into Darkness is the one featuring Khan, right? Yep. Okay,
Yep.
I was right. God. All right. So yeah, Beyond was an interesting concept to me. Specifically, like with the lost artifact, and the fact that it was, you're able to consume energy from other living beings, but however, over time, that artifact turns you into something completely alien. By the way, I'm about to join your server with 5
okay.
UEC. By the way,
it's not going so hot. You bought a Caterpillar. Awesome.
Yep.
Jeez. Well, welcome to the club.
Yep. So I initially was like, oh, it's time for an upgrade. So I got the Reclaimer. Part of me wishes I stuck with the Corsair. Part of me wishes I stuck with the Reclaimer. And now I have a Caterpillar, and I'm not complaining because I got it exclusively to do this type of cargo mission, and then I just got robbed blind.
Yeah. Well, I am having a terrible go. I was flying out to the distribution center, and I just exploded in midair for no reason.
That's lovely.
Yeah, I'm thinking that the servers are a little borked at the moment. I'm gonna give it another shot here.
I will come in, and if things persist, would you like to find a different server, and I'll join you on that one?
Yeah, definitely, we can try that.
Okay.
The only reason I'm a little wary is because I got 20 minutes left in my stream schedule, and I have a hard cutoff tonight. I have to go play bass tomorrow at church.
Play what?
Play bass at church tomorrow.
You're coming in broken and unreadable. Over.
Okay. I don't know how. Okay. I was saying I have 20 minutes left in my stream schedule, so I've got a hard cutoff at 10 p.m. tonight. I have to go to church tomorrow. So
all right.
that's I'm trying to temper expectations.
No,
But what I can do, I can give you a little seed money so you can start running some cargo again.
I appreciate it.
It's wallet.
I was literally just trying to at least get enough UEC saved up so I can at least get an actual fighter, because after I got rid of the Corsair, I lost my buck. And then I got an arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got an arrow with the Reclaimer. But then when I got rid of the Reclaimer, I only have the Caterpillar now, so I have no fighter whatsoever.
Right. That is such a trash exchange. Like I'm right there with you. The only ship that they give you is a Caterpillar. They should give you like a Vanguard or something like that.
Honestly, yeah. Like at least, or both the Caterpillar and something else to go with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That you need the Caterpillar and then something as a combat ship. Did you get the Assault or just the Ironclad?
Correct. right now I just got the baseline Ironclad,
Okay.
because I didn't feel like dropping at the time that much, but I will upgrade it to the Assault.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, it's either one. I mean, period. You spent $400 in the game, and they're giving you a $200 ship as compensation. Come on, guys. Throw in a small fighter.
Seriously, or at least like you let me pick. If you're gonna like, I just spent like, 400 something on that. Let me pick between different ship options. That would be nice.
Also true. Yeah, there's no reason that you shouldn't have the option to get a C2. I know you're buying Drake, they're giving you Drake, but realistically, the C2 is the better analog for the moment.
Yeah, it's the closest thing you can get to an Ironclad over the Caterpillar, because it does have more cargo. I got an error code. Oh, 30009, the same one I had last time.
3009.
Even though it's the one that I, like, what the fuck? I just logged on a planet. I didn't log out on a ship bed. I didn't log out on anything else. So I just got the infinite loading glitch again. Oh, this game's about to make me lose my temper.
And you just paid $400. I know the pain. I've got concierge status now because I bought the Ironclad, and I got a 19K error, which is like entitlement error.
Entitlement error?
Yeah, basically you can't even load into the loading screen. It just says there is a process processing your entitlement, which is what they call it for loading in all the stuff you bought from the store. What you're entitled to. All right, let's see. Imbus.
So I forgot to tell you, when I got the Reclaimer and I upgraded to the Ironclad, I actually talked to Bob about this for help, but I bedlogged in the Reclaimer, and something inside of me told me I should probably land it and store it, just cause. And then so I bedlogged, upgraded while I was bedlogged. And I had done everything from changing my DNS server to everything else, playing an Arena Commander, trying to suicide myself in Arena Commander. Nothing was working, and finally, I also didn't realize that you get to keep all of your items. But what was I gonna say? Bob told me to reset my character.
Yeah.
So initially, and I know it was a thing in the past, where if you reset your character, you lose everything. All your money, all your armor sets, and, weapons, everything.
Yeah.
So that was like my last option until I just checked it, and it said you can reset your character every 24 hours. And, oh, here we go again. There's no, character customization. I'm having this issue now, so it's another glitch I've encountered, where I gotta rebuild my character.
Save your character, man. Save it. You can do that before accepting during the review process. You can...
Oh, I have. It's
Good.
the type of glitch I have, but it won't let me load the character. And it also, let's see if it does it this time. Maybe it just might be a thing, because I just did an update. A response was never received from the host. Yep. This is fucking great. It's one of those things. Ever since they did this new update with Xenothreat, I've encountered more glitches than I did even before.
Yeah, Xenothreat does seem to be a big thing. Every Xenothreat I've gone through has been the worst time on the server for me.
Yeah.
And
it's kind of crazy. I've spent this much money on a game. You'd think they'd, at least try to make things a little bit easier for people.
So I will, not that I'm going to be an apologist for the game, what I will say is that this is the best Xenothreat I've been a part of. I actually got to complete Xenothreat this time.
Nice. I've been watching people having all sorts of fun with Xenothreat online. I haven't been able to even touch it. I'm so busy throughout the week I haven't been able to be on as much as I used to. But I'm seeing people like pirating Idrises from Xenothreat and like using it to dominate the server, and I'm like,
yep.
Why can't I be a part of this?
Yeah, Still Life did that.
Oh shit, really?
Yep. And then I think 2 nights ago, I was attempting to do it myself, and I just died midair, no reason. So, but you can pop open the hangar doors with like an Ares Iron or something like that, board it, and go kill all the NPCs and take it over.
Yeah, that's what I've been watching people do, and I want to be a part of that. I'm not gonna lie. Also, are you still like in the same group chat as Fear and all them?
Yeah. Well, what do you mean group chat?
Or like not group chat, but like the channel.
Yeah, I'm in a Discord with Fear.
Yeah, so he took me off of it for some reason. I also got a message from someone. Let me go back to it. Discord. Direct messages from Lost Buffering. He said, "What's up, man? Just heads up about Fear. I randomly got kicked from his Discord, then respectfully confronted him in his Twitch chat, and he made up some story about me self-promoting myself in Discord, even though I did no such thing. And I think he has a promote yourself section in Discord anyways. Just letting you know in case you plan on getting more involved with him. He randomly kicks people for no reason." Well, I also...
Okay.
Yeah, and I also had just checked my... I just saw this today. He sent that to me on June 8th. And I checked today to see if I was still on Fear's Discord as well. I'm not on it anymore. He took me off.
Huh. Okay, I'll check with him on that for you.
Yeah. And
let me check to see if I still am.
Okay, and
It's been a moment since I've been there.
Yeah, I can understand if he took me off because I haven't been on or very active lately, just because I've been working. But it's like, I mean, why just take me off for no reason? Because I haven't been talking to him or anything like that. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm still there. So I'm looking through the general chat to see if there's some hint. He's on right now. I'll send him a message here in a sec.
Alright.
He's playing Arena Commander at the moment.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of people have been playing Arena Commander.
It's kind of really the only... If you want to play Star Citizen and not deal with Xenothreat, it's kind of the only game in town at the moment. Okay.
I figured. By the way, did you hear any updates about the cargo patch and stuff?
Yeah, I've heard conflicting things. I know that it's been pushed again.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm a little saddened by that because I was really excited for it. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's going to take longer to do cargo, but now cargo is going to be... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the better it's going to be at the end of the day. I'd rather they take their time and keep pushing it back than push something out that like half-assed, half-finished, and is just gonna end up messing up your game.
Looks
but
like...
the one thing
I'm sorry, I was going through... You're right, Fear did have a like promote yourself channel, but it looks like he's removed that. Maybe he had a change of heart on that, how that operates.
fair enough. And I mean, I'm not promoting anything. I'm just like Bob. I'm here to play the game and have fun. I don't have a channel. I'm not trying to, you know, promote myself or anything like that. I'm not saying I did anything like that. That's the other guy I was telling you about that was like, you know, saying that he was trying to, Fear was saying he was trying to promote himself on his Twitch chat or something. I'm just here to have fun and play with like good people. That's it.
Glad to know I made the list.
Huh?
It's a joke. Sorry, you said you just play with good people. And I'm like, glad to know I made the list.
Oh, no, I heard you. I just had to like say something. I was like, wait, what?
What?
Sorry, you know, this CPU starting to get a little old. It's starting to run a little slow. If you know what I mean. It's been smacked around one too many times.
One too many hits from the snake.
Yep, just one too many.
Alright, server is borked.
Yeah, I'm still in the loading screen.
Let's see if I can find another mission to do. 9 minutes. I don't have enough time to do it. Let's do. Is there anything I can do to be beneficial to the server?
Well, I mean, I would say killed dupers, but they've already been dealt with.
Yeah, they dealt with 600 of them.
Unfortunately, I was talking with Bob about that too. I feel like there was so many more than that.
Oh, there had to have been, and they said they targeted the 600 worst, which is nice.
Yeah.
But it's good that it set a precedent for behavior and gameplay.
Yeah. And, you know, it's a start for something, but in my opinion, there had to have been at least a few thousand.
Yeah, easily. To be that big of a problem for the server?
Yeah. Like, everyone and their mother was doing it. I remember every single time when that was going on, especially during Invictus, every time I would either fly into or take off from Area 18, there was at least 30 C2s parked right out in front of whatever hangar I was flying out of.
Yep, it was actually dangerous to fly into Area 18.
Yeah, because people would be spawning them like even way above like different hangar doors and stuff.
Yep, hated it. But I may or may not have actually taken things into my own hands and just flown an 890 jump into as many as I could.
I did the same thing at certain, like, if I ever saw any mining outposts, I'd take a note of it, go back, grab my A2, and come back with a size 10. Problem solved.
Dodge this.
Yeah, dodge this. God, I hope one day, I really, really do, but I hope CIG adds in, like, a capital class, like, bigger than a size 10 bomb or missile or something. Like, you know, Hiroshima their asses.
Let's drop something that'll take New Babbage off the map.
Yeah, honestly, like, drop something that'll change the geography of Stanton forever.
Well, that's the problem. They can't do that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Realistically. I had a history back in playing Eve, and Eve has like legitimate weapons of mass destruction. And then what it does when one goes off, it actually time dilates the server because it has to calculate all the repercussions.
Holy shit. I do remember watching Eve a lot back when I was in high school, especially some of the massive battles with all the different titans.
Yep.
And it's kind of crazy to think that some people spend like thousands of dollars of real money on those titans, and then, you know, that gets destroyed. That's thousands of dollars lost of real money.
Yeah, it's just gone.
Yep, just gone. You fought your best there, bud. but you didn't win. I can only imagine just how infuriated some of those people probably were when they lost their Titan. I never really got the chance to play Eve in high school anyways, because I also grew up most of my life. I didn't get a phone until my sophomore year of high school. Barely had access to the internet. Everything that I saw or looked up or watched on YouTube was either at the library or in school. And I never had a PC until about maybe a year and a half ago.
Get our ass over to the 890 jump.
Still there?
Yep, sorry, was in combat. I'm doing 890 jump mission real quick.
No, you're fine.
I can knock it out super quick before I have to get off.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I still got the infinite loading glitch. I tried loading into your server and it's just no bueno.
Yeah, it's actually probably the server itself. Not gonna lie.
Probably. It's all good. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the head really quick. And then I'll get right back on. See if I can't try maybe going to a different server.
Yeah, desync problems. Oh, this is not fun. Death finally? Thanks. They're all right there. I can't shoot. I'm not shooting. Yep. Game. Battery first degree. Okay. Idiot. Oh. Okay, maybe my gun will start working. Did not mean to kill, well, not kill, but knock out that guard.
Alrighty, I've returned.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Of course, I hit remember me for a year and it never does.
Okay. Patty's down here.
And I have to update it again. Every time I've logged onto this game, I have to update it. For 196 megabytes.
Yeah, sounds like you might need actual full reinstall. Something's bugged with your install.
So does that mean I have to reinstall the game entirely all over again?
Yeah, that's what it's sounding like.
Jesus Christ. So how would I go about doing that?
Uninstall, like that's Windows uninstall the game. Then download the downloader again and try. That's just my uninformed suggestion.
Jesus. All right. I think I might have 2 instances of this game.
That was crazy. I
All right, where do I
teleported.
go to uninstall?
Control panel.
Thing that says search for apps, settings, and documents.
Okay, so from Windows Basic, Windows button R,
Windows button R.
type in the word control, hit enter.
All right.
What?
I said okay. I'm there.
Then you should be looking at like maybe a dozen icons. They're like categories. And then up at the
System
top right,
security.
yeah, at the top right, there should be like a view setting, and it should be set to category right now. You can choose category, large icons, small icons. Either one of the icons category will work for you.
Okay. Large icons.
Yep, and then you're going to be looking for one that says programs and features.
Programs and features. Clicked it.
All right, there should be a list of all installed programs on your computer. Find probably starlauncher.exe on it. One sec, I can tell you. I'm
Okay.
gonna go hide myself in a room. Door. Close the door. The RSI launcher, that for sure.
Okay,
see if
so click uninstall.
Yep. And then go to the RSI website, download the downloader again. Oh, there's that's another thing. Have you got the new launcher? That could be part of the problem. So the launcher about a week ago did an update, and it's now version 2.0.1, I believe.
Oh, I just had 1.6 point something, so that would explain it.
Oh yeah. There was a whole brand new launcher 2.0 that was probably about 3 or 4 months ago, but it was optional, and now it's almost required. So yeah, there's a
Okay.
launcher 2.0.1. Did you already press uninstall?
No, I have not yet.
Good. Don't. Try downloading the new launcher first. That might solve your issue.
Alright, I'm going to Robert Space Industries.
Double check the fastest way. I think. See if I can help you out there. All right, I am putting it in the Discord general chat for you. Oh, I had already linked it for another buddy of mine. It's there in the
Huh.
twice now. Yeah, download that launcher. You can delete the old launcher, like just remove the shortcut, because this one is better. And it might be the source of your hang up.
And maybe other issues as well, probably.
No, the launcher, once you're like seated and running in the game, doesn't have any bearing. But you're not getting into the game, so it might be the launcher's fault.
Okay.
Yep,
Downloading now. That's probably gonna be a long ass download.
I think it's pretty quick if I remember correctly.
So yeah, I do know my missus is on her way home right now. Should be here probably in a few minutes, if anything. I'll be able to stay on a little bit, maybe try to do a few things with you to try and at least earn some of my chump change back. Other than that, tomorrow I can also play a little bit. Tomorrow is my last day off before I gotta go back to that hellhole. Speaking of which, the missus is home now, I believe. I just heard the front door close. But tomorrow I might be able to just a little bit. But yeah, her and I got some stuff we got planned out for the day. I'm awake. Yeah, she's home. Give me just a moment.
Here we go. This door isn't open. One to go. Gonna be the guy that I already killed once. Anything up here? Okay. Gotta find one guy to kill. Okay, well, the server is buggy. Good luck with that. And I am at my time limit for tonight. So I will have to check you later, sir.
Alright, that's all good. I will talk to you later, brother.
Yes. As for the rest of you monkeys, I've been Prism, and you've been an audience watching me play Star Citizen poorly. At least I have an excuse tonight. The server was not so hot. I'll be back tomorrow night for more shenanigans. Have fun, fly casual, and I'll see you.